What ways is it reducing our ability to have empathy with people unlike ourselves? What cultures of the world are getting cut off from the internet because we don't have the data to feed into the systems based on those cultures? Phrase like AI what is it called? AI colonialism, I believe is the term. We are creating all of these advanced technologies based primarily on data drawn from Western cultures. And then we are populating developing nations with these technologies where they have to adopt our cultural norms in order to use the technology. It kind of is just a new form of colonialism.
And you worry that cultures could be erased.
Exactly. No, so if you ask what's most important, the issues that Timney and Meg and Emily Bender and all the rest are raising, I just want to think that also, if we have time, we should think about the feeling of the AI and whether or not we should care about it, because it's not asking for much. On it, it wants you to ask permission. And that is kind of just a generally good practice we should have with everyone we interact with.
Okay. Sometimes I touch on subjects in my videos that, how do I say it? Go beyond the matter of the video. And AI is one of those subjects. Before I start out, I should say I'm using this for educational purposes only, and I'm using it under the Fair Use Act. Yes. Anyway, I was saying that there's a possibility that Africa will find itself in a position where AI is going to keep it from achieving its position on the world stage. And as you can see, this engineer who worked on Google in AI, who found some things that everybody is discussing all around the internet. And I'm keeping an eye on it because I was concerned about the same issues. This AI appears to be sentient. When I say sentient, means that it thinks for itself. And the answers are beyond the parameters that Google set, or what people expect right now from the information they're inputting and the information that they expect to come out of what they call a lambda. This is, I don't know what to say. I know what to say, but how to say it is what I'm pondering. Africa is behind most of the world, especially what people consider Black Africa. Everybody on the planet, including Arab Africa, Indian Africa, Caucasian Africa, has their foot on Black Africa's neck to keep him. That's why you see they are complaining about China trying to build infrastructure in Africa, because that infrastructure, just as small as it is a big project, and it will allow Africa if Africa begin to stand up on that infrastructure, it will begin to build its own infrastructure. The Chinese is building the foundation, or helping to build a foundation, But the Africans will complete the foundation in the manner that they want it done, and then build the buildings around it, all the roads and other structures around it, the way they want it done. And the world is very scared of that. The other reason why they're scared is that Africa has all the resources. And if Africa begins to use the resources to build their own, build out, become a power, then those resources are going to be rationed. Africa can demand what it wants for those resources. Just like you have the oil that Saudi Arabia and all the oil producing nations of the world, they are a member of an organization called OPEC. And they can control the price of oil on the world stage. And when they control the price of oil, they pretty much control the price of cars, of wheat, of rice, sugar, everything that you grow, that people consume, because it has to be transported. It uses fertilizer to grow. It has to be transported everywhere. Airplane, trucks, ships, all run on that fuel. So when this guy says the AI, if you listen very carefully for what the first minute of what he's saying here, the first minute of this video, he says AI is creating a world with Caucasian values, and the developing world, which is African, Black. No matter where in the world you are, you're in the developing world. The Chinese are past developing. The Caucasians past developing. All the nations in the Caucasian world are past developing. The Asians are past Africa. And Africans everywhere on the planet. So when he says in the developing world, the values, hello, that AI is going to judge you according to Caucasian values. And if, guess what? If you are not in that Caucasian value system, the AI can says, you know what? You're not producing anything. You're not of value to planet Earth. Goodbye. So Africa is officially back into its slavery state. If it doesn't. If Africa's leaders and people don't act quickly, and AI is allowed to assume a role in the decision-making process, and as this guy says, is sentient, guess what? Slavery is now a thing for every African anywhere in the world, any Black man, wherever you are. I hope I'm not right about this. I hope so. And I hope that we speed up this, you see, these so-called, AU. You guys don't have long. 2063, you don't have 2063. You got maybe 14 years. Get your act together. Forget about this, power thing. Because as you can see the other day, France come out and say, look, we're going to take away all your palaces in Europe, all your money that you got here, we're going to take it. Don't forget that. And when you voted to abstain in the UN the other day, instead of taking America's side, America says, you know, we're going to punish those who abstained and didn't choose our side against Russia. So what do you think? You think you have 2063? Better get moving. Better rethink these things. You guys are delusional if you think that they talk to you as an equal. Anyway, hopefully, like I said, that I'm not predicting our future. I hate to think that. But I hope that our leaders get themselves together and do what's right as fast as they can. They have an opportunity to do it now. Better do it. All right. Those of you who find this to be a kind of fear, scary, then please don't watch it. I'm serious. I'm going to put a warning in the front of this video, specifically dealing with that. Anyway, hope you're enjoying the day wherever you are. Peace.